Shalom. First thing and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Those in the gospel abroad, lift up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is the Akia Mahalaya coming back with another quick lesson through the spirit. Look what we got here. I can't stand this fat, nasty black bitch, Lizzo. This is a wicked, disgusting, detestable, low-life scum, bottom-of-the-barrel black bitch. I can't stand this hoe, bro. I despise this bitch, man, all right? And I promise you, with all my being, man, this is a wicked, evil, detestable woman. She is the epitome of rebellion, okay? She's fat, she's nasty, she's proud, she's a fucking whore, okay? She has no shame. She's pompous as all goddamn hell. And the Most High is going to destroy her with the sword destruction, okay? The Lord is going to torture this fat. He's going to torture the fat off this fat bitch, man. Excuse my French, my vulgarity, but she vexes my spirit because look at this. It says Lizzo and Live Nation pledge $1 million access to support abortion access. You're solidifying and you're justifying murder, okay? And if you justify anybody that's of a murderer, don't you know that you're guilty? Okay, they have what they call guilty by association. I'll show you how crummy Esau's law is because for the simple fact, this Edomite, let's just say if you get into a shootout and you end up shooting somebody and you was with that cat, don't you know that you're going to go down for association, man? You're going to get hit with the same charge damn near. But yeah, she's actually pledging money to Planned Parenthood so women can be justified on murdering their babies, which there's no justification in that. But yeah, she gets a pass. And you see why we can't. You see why Babylon the Great is the most detestable country on the planet Earth, because all the other nations are laughing at you people over here, man. In back of their mind, they like, if you Americans really think that you're gonna remain in power, you're crazy as all hell. But this place is justified on getting the missiles, man, because I'll be watching all these different what you call these guys, man, these forecasters, man, these men that go into the economy. They look at the war in Ukraine. They just deployed over 300-something thousand troops. NATO deployed over 300,000 troops to go face to face with Russia. So off the rip, World War III is getting ready to pop off, and little fat, grimy, wicked ass demons like this are gonna be justified on being destroyed, because she's gonna get the missile. The Most High is gonna melt her ass, or she's gonna die by the famine. Either or is a fitting death for her. Okay, but it says Lizzo pledges $1 million donation to abortion charities at the Roe v. Wade decision. And it's always the fucking black women, man. It's always the black woman. Here, Planned Parenthood was really set up for you to kill your children, okay? For you to destroy your family. The whole, what do you call the whole genocidal experiment? The whole Margaret Sanger thing, the Planned Parenthood genocide. That was all circumvented around our people. But yet, you fucking bitches of our nation are solidifying this shit. And you wonder why the men of your nation despises you and they don't want nothing to do with you. Okay? You wonder why. Okay? And this is a shameless fat bitch. Just look at her, man. And this is why all these over big stuff, over bloated black women, this is why they're proud, because they come, she's the progenitor of that. She's the reason why fat bitches are on the map now, okay? And like I said, excuse my language, but she's the reason why the big black woman, the big black precious looking woman is proud as hell against shit, medium so-called high value jakes, man, because of her. Lizzo pledges $1 million to Planned Parenthood at the abortion funds Roe versus Wade ruling. It's all good though, you know, because like I said, Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai is gonna kill people like her, because she's a feminist, she's a demon, and ultimately there's an agenda behind it. But she don't care about Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. Okay? So let's look at this, man. Let's look at this shameless dog. She's a fucking dog. Look at this. That's a shameless dog right there. That is clearly a shameless dog, man. So it says here, black women and women of color have historically had disproportionate less access to family planning resources. This is a great loss, but not a new one. What do you mean? It was a loss. What do you mean it's a loss? What do you mean it's a loss because you can't kill your kids? But then when you can't have kids, you all in a frenzy about that. And you see why men don't want to put babies in you, man. The worst mistake I've ever made was putting a baby in a fucking nigga woman, man. All right? Any woman at that. Any woman in America. That's the biggest mistake of my life. Okay? And I say that regretfully, okay? I love my daughter, but you know what? It ain't even worth it. And I'm just being real. That's the worst thing I could have ever done, was having a baby by a woman in this society. If I've known what I've known 12 years ago, I never would have made that mistake. Okay? And Lord's will, it don't happen again. Because you got to think about abortions. You got to think about miscarriages. You have to think about child support. You have to think about all types of factors that don't play a good role in your life, man. This is hell. But it says Lizzo and Live Nation have pledged to donate $1 million from our upcoming tour to Planned Parenthood. It says on Friday, June 24th, Roe v. Wade, the landmark of 1973 ruling, right? Because they've been trying to get this thrown out since for 40 years now. It says ruling have legalized abortion was overturned by the U.S. Supreme Court. It says that now means abortion rights can be determined by individual states unless Congress acts. It says multiple states have already introduced restrictive new laws that can make it illegal to have an abortion unless consent has resulted from rape or incest. But the decision has prompted worldwide backlash from the public and protests. But it is expected that the ruling would significantly affect people of color who are already facing limited access to health care. You see what they're doing? You see how they're trying to switch the paradigm? The reason why they ruled on this and unfavorable is because the Edomite race is losing numbers, okay? And they was even saying that if we was to stick around by 2060, the so-called white race would be non-existent pretty much. They would be pretty much the minority on the planet Earth by the time the 60s come, because hey, they're not having babies at a rate like they used to have, okay? They're not procreating, which is the same thing, okay? No, the women is all out of order. They into each other. They going with Jake, and a lot of them are running to Jake, you know, because they don't want to deal with their own male. So they're on the brink of extinction anyway. And like his scripture says, if he have children, they be multiplied for the sword. So all you Edomites predominantly that are having kids is basically every Edomite kid that's being put on a planet Earth, okay, whether now and then, you were pretty much put here to be judged and to go in slavery. That's the only reason. Because in the kingdom, your birth rate is going to go up dramatically because, hey, we're going to need a lot of slaves. So in the kingdom, hey, you're going to be producing babies at a phenomenal rate. We literally are going to be breeding Edomites, man. You know, Edomites with Edomites. Because, hey, we're going to, like Apostle Zahar said, we're going to kill we're going to take out a lot of Edomites in that first wave of captivity they're going to be in. So they're going to have a lot of babies. We got to make your women, the Most High got to put a fertile spirit on your women in the kingdom. Because the minute we take your kids, man, and put them in different plantations, you got to have more. You're going to keep having kids. And you're going to be so fucking stressed out that that's the only thing you're going to want to do is pop out babies, man. Okay? Because the scriptures say continual employment. And every last one of you Edomites, from the greatest to the least, is going to captivity. Every last one of you. The Lord is not going to... There ain't going to be one Edomite that's not going to be a slave in our kingdom. You know, it says now Lizzo has pledged to donate $500,000 from her upcoming tour. Live Nation will be matching her donation to Planned Parenthood, a charitable organization that provides sexual health care in the U.S. and worldwide, and abortion funds, which aims to make it easier for all people to have access to abortion. Abortion is fucking murder, man. Like, this is blatant. Like, look at this. Okay? So the definition of abortion: termination. The deliberate termination of a human pregnancy, most often performed during the first, let me click on it, during the first 28 weeks of pregnancy. That's clearly a person. Okay? It says the expulsion of a fetus from the uterus by natural causes before it is able to survive independently. Okay? Natural causes, right? Miscarriage. It says the rest of the development of an organ, typically a seed or fruit or an object undertaken regarded by the speaker as unpleasant, barely made. But it says the deliberate termination of a human pregnancy. Deliberate. When you do something deliberate, that means that it's intentional and you're full aware of what you're doing. All right. It says she had an abortion termination. Termination. And what this termination means. Let's see what that means. Well, we know what terminate means. Terminate means to pretty much destroy. And that's why we call a black woman BT 1000s, man. They're terminators, man. All right. It says here she tweeted, I'm pledging 500K from an upcoming tour to Planned Parenthood. Live Nation agreed to match to make it $1 million. We're going to give proceeds at abortion funds as well. Thank you. Black women and women of color have historically have disproportionately less access to family planning resources. You a goddamn lie. You on child support. You doing all types of shit, man. Okay? And look at this, Noella. Lizzo, please send the money directly to abortion funds. It would be greatly appreciated. What kind of fucking bullshit is this? This is a goddamn shame, you bitches, man. This is why the Most High is going to destroy 98.9% of you fucking black women. Don't ask me where that's at in the scriptures either. I ain't going to say 98%. But, hey, 2/3 is a large number. And a majority of you women are of the 2/3. You know, Billie English, Lord, Olivia Rodrigo, fucking Israelite women, right? Lizzo claps back at men using her name. And so, you know what? How about Shimmy Hawashai, man? I pray that the Lord spare that demon, man. I pray that the Lord, I want that. I want, you know, I want to have a face-to-face encounter with that, man. You know, Lord's what I get the spiritual power. I'm going to have a sincere talk with Lizzo, all right? And when I say sincere, that's exactly what I mean. I want a sincere talk with you, man, all right? Straight up, because you out your mind, man. You need to be, have some order put into you, man, you know, by all means. I'm just talking shit. But regardless, the Most High is going to have a personal conversation with you, man, okay? And that's in the form of you being destroyed. All right? So anyway, this is the book of Proverbs 17. And I'm going to start at verses 17 and bam, bam, bam. Damn, I just had it. Yep, 17 and 15, it says, he that justified the wicked and he that condemneth the just, even both of they are an abomination of the Lord, to the Lord, right? Because you justifying the wicked by funding abortions, okay? That's justifying evil doing, okay? But you condemning the just because men that speak out against it. Lizzo is a feminist, man. She's a complete feminist. She hates men. And ultimately it's because she hates herself, okay? She's not happy with herself, okay? She's big, she's nasty, she's sloppy. She's not in shape. She don't smell too good, I bet. And yet she's proud as hell. She's twerking. And she's the reason why all you fucking Oompa Loompas out there are proud as all hell. Okay, and that's why the famine is the perfect judgment for people like this. A famine is going a famine that's going to do it, man. A famine is what needs to happen, okay? In the nuclear missiles, but the famine is the good ordeal. You know? And it says, he that justified the wicked and he that condemned the just, even both of they are an abomination of the Lord. So famine is going to be the shit that's going to clean up a lot of you niggas out here. All right? Straight up, because, hey, you just ain't going to get it. The fact that you're blatantly rebelling against the Lord. You don't have the power over life or death. You don't have the power to tell somebody whether they can live or die. Okay? That authority was given to the Most High, okay? And it was given to his prophets to call it out. And in some cases, the prophets of the Lord did have power over life and death, because if you go into Ananias and Sapphira, man, hey, Peter basically said, hey, this day you're going to be you're going to drop dead. And what happened? Okay? Because they was holding out. And then he called it. And, hey, bam, what happened? They were put to death. They died. Okay? So the prophets do have power over life and death, but it's ultimately through the through the green lighting of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. But as far as you, Lizzo, you don't have a fucking right to go tell somebody to kill a baby. You're not a righteous person. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Next precept here. This is the book of Isaiah 5 and 20. It says here, woe unto them that call evil good. Okay, they calling evil good. Abortions, that's an evil thing. Women's rights, that's an evil thing. Women's liberty, that's an evil thing. Okay, even prolific scholars have even said it. They say once you give women's rights, that's the end of a society. Okay, since the 70s, 60s, women have been given these rights to make ruinous choices. Now, come 50, 60 years into the future, look how far we've been degraded. Look how fucked up the world is, man. Look at everything. Everything is all out of order. There's no structure. Okay, I mean, these women are literally tripping over every goddamn pothole in the streets just to say they libertad or liberated. Oh, I'm liberated, you know, but yet you still single. You liberated, but yet you still in poverty. You have all types of diseases. Most of you women got animals, man, dogs. Every woman you look at, she's with a fucking dog. Why? Because she can't keep a man. Okay, out of all this so-called independent shit, for all of you on psych meds, Okay, you on antidepressants. Okay, you working jobs you can't stand. You're taking, basically, it just wasn't a good trade. Esau duped you. Okay, liberty for your mental health. You bitches are deteriorating mentally by the second. And yet you walk around here pumpers as all hell to keep the illusion like you're doing something so goddamn renowned. You ain't doing nothing but felling, man. And this is the Lord showing you this is the reason why women are not supposed to be empowered. Okay, not at least outside of their role. Now, when they're in their right mind in their particular role, then yeah, you elevate that behavior because it's a good behavior. You want like you got what they call bad bacteria, then you got good bacteria. Good bacteria, good gut bacteria spreads to other parts of your body too, and that's what you want. Okay, that's why the scriptures say, hate the evil and love the good. Now, if Lizzo was promoting something righteous as far as being submissive and following Yahweh Shai, none of all that debauchery, we wouldn't curse her out, you know. But it says here, in good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter, man. Okay, it says, woe to them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. That's right, man. These people are wise in their own conceits, because why? They feel like, well, shit, there must not be a God, because if murder was illegal and abortion was illegal, why didn't God strike me dead yet? See, these people are under the false illusion that you piss off the Most High, he's going to strike you with lightning. No, the Lord will get you when you ain't expecting, man. Okay, the Lord just sitting back waiting like, all right, I got you. The judgment is already set. It's just a matter of when the Lord decides to roll on you. And I'm going to tell you like this, man. When the Most High opens up on you Israelites, it's going to be a fucking good thing, man, okay? Because the Most High is going to he's going to mass murder you 2/3. Okay, I'm going to tell you like this. The 2/3, in a little while now, you niggas are going to start dropping by the hundreds, then the thousands, then the 10,000s, then the 100,000s, okay? And then soon you niggas are going to drop by the millions, okay? I can promise you that. Because the Most High is sick of your shit, man. We're sick of your shit. So when niggas start dying by the hundreds of thousands, then that's when the Lord is answering that beck and call. The Lord is judging you, man. And you ain't gonna die mediocre deaths. You're gonna die in the most gruesome, grotesque ways, man. Okay, you're gonna be getting your fucking heads blown off. You're gonna be getting chopped up in FEMA camps, put in torture machines, man. Getting thrown off buildings, set on fire. Okay, eaten alive by fucking wild animals, man. Okay, you have no clue. Like they got a show called 5 Million Ways to Die, something like that. Oh man, the Most High has a particular way for each and every way a nigga can die, man. All right, okay, you niggas are getting ready to get the sword, the judgment of the Lord. Okay, and we speaking it to existence, man. I pray to Yahweh Shai when she ends up on front of a tabloid some goddamn way saying she got mowed down by a fucking freight train. I'ma pray it, bro. I'm gonna buy the most expensive liquor and I'm gonna drink it to the head, man. I'm gonna celebrate when the Most High destroys her, man. Because that's a wicked, wicked bitch, man. I can't stand that goddamn woman with my being, man. Okay, she may be literally Jezebel in a reincarnation, man. That's how wicked she is. Okay, and it says, "Woe to them that are mighty to drink wine, and men of strength to mingle with strong drink, which justify the wicked for reward and take away the righteousness of the righteousness from him." Right, man. Okay, you taking away the righteousness from the men of the Lord. Because we're just out here teaching you, man. Why would you want to murder your babies? Now, my thing is this. If you don't want to have fucking kids, okay, then get on fucking birth control or something, man. Use condoms. Tell a nigga to pull out or just stop outright fucking everything that come across you. See, that's the problem with you women. You want to live in pleasure, but you don't want the repercussions of what comes with that. You don't want the repercussions from being a whore or a slut. You don't want the repercussions from adultery. You don't want the repercussions from talking back. You don't want the repercussions from abortion. You don't want the repercussions for shit, man. Okay, you want to be able to piss in a nigga's cornflakes and shit down his throat and act like nothing's supposed to happen. And then you got these simp-ass niggas out here that sit up here and they vouch for your fucking behavior. That's why these simps, you gonna get it right along with these women, man. All right, because if you still vouching for Keisha or any woman in general, then you just need to just go fucking kill yourself, man. All right, we're in 2022 and you niggas are still simping for fucking titty pics. Like, give me a goddamn break. It's one thing you trying to game the bitch, but you don't really give a fuck. But you niggas are really putting your all into these low ass women, man. That's the man. It says, therefore, as fire devoureth the stubble and the flame consumeth the chaff, so their root should be as rottenness, right? Your offspring, man. You and their bosom should go up as dust, because they have cast away the law of the Lord of hosts and despised the word of the Holy One of Israel. All right. And it could keep going. It gets worse. But anyway, man, I'm going to end there giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. And with that, shalom and a bar. Fucking fat bitch.